While the trees are doing jazz hands, my 7 friends and I decided to go on a road trip to Utah. But before we went to Utah, we stopped by the Grand Canyon. She thick. Also, she's living life on the edge. I'm gonna zoom in on your butt. Oh! Thanks for holding my wallet.
Hey. See, he doesn't know where these puppies come from. That's sad. Oh my god.
After stopping by the Grand Canyon, we decided to continue driving up to Utah. Also, meet Winston. He's an elephant. It was also humorous seeing an anchor that matched my bracelet. Also, these next few clips are about to get crazy.
You haven't seen Shrek then.
After roughly 6 hours of driving, we eventually reached our Airbnb. It was very spacious and we had fun staying there for the next few days. After doing a little bit of research around the area, we decided to stop by a Mexican restaurant to get some dinner. After our long travels, we were content with our orders and the food was very scrumptious. And the proportions were huge! You can tell he enjoyed his meal. After dinner, we also decided to do a little bit of grocery shopping to prepare for their meals for the next few days. This is us having a meeting because we didn't know what to buy.
A lot. Yeah,
For all 8 of us?
The next morning, we decided to cook breakfast, but it didn't exactly go as planned.
See the smoke?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can see it.
It moves.
It moves! It's so loud. Come back.
After having a cute family breakfast, we decided to hike the Narrows in Utah for 7 hours.
For me,
Although we were tired from hiking the day before, it didn't stop us from hiking the subway for another 11 hours. During the hike, we also saw a lot of cute little critters, including these cute little froggos, terrifying rattlesnakes, and little tiny swimming tadpoles. Although the entire hike was very rigorous and I came home with a bunch of bumps, bruises, scrapes, and cuts, the views were definitely worth it and it was so much fun hiking with all of my friends. Also, the water and moss that I slipped on was also the same water that I drank, which is actually outside of my comfort zone, but don't worry, we did use a filter.
depending on how fast you go.
Well, I don't know how fast.
Smile. So we came from there, and we swim in here.
Swim!
Although 3 of us decided to stay back and not swim in the freezing cold water, according to my friends who did and a few other hikers we've met during the hike have mentioned the breathtaking waterfall that can be seen at the very end. It was also fascinating seeing daylight at 9 p.m. Later that evening, we decided to do some laundry. We were also trying to figure out whose sock was who since everyone already fell asleep. He also didn't realize I was recording until the very end.
When did he wear a Oh.
This is also what I woke up to the next morning. Since it was our last day and we were gonna drive home, we decided to stop by Fort Zion's gift shop. Wait, his name is Old Happy?
It's a cowboy gypsy.
Oh, Pappy.
Can you go in?
We enter $1 for a piece of
speaks,
paper.
smart folks will listen. Got a little piece of advice for you. As you travel along life's bumpy road, don't ever underestimate the power of them stupid people in large numbers. Unless, of course, you're one of them unfortunate fellers. In that case, we like to say ignorance is bliss. Come on back, you hear? And let
You have been contemplating. Your deliberation will pay off in the long run because doubt is the father of invention and the key to knowledge. This newfound industry pays debts. While you despair, you only will increase them. The time is right to get going if you are to move the world. First, you must move yourself. If you find
And just before we went home, one of our friends decided to stop by and get a spontaneous tattoo. Unfortunately, the first tattoo studio was booked for the day, so we had to go to a second one. It was honestly a really cool studio.
You literally get to like.
Wait, so you get like just a random one?
Yeah.
Oh, don't know if you're not getting a tattoo.
Personally, I don't think I could ever get a random tattoo, but mad respect to those that do.
Just think about the old times, though.
It doesn't hurt as bad as I thought it would.
No, it's not.
It definitely doesn't hurt me.
I wonder what's going through his mind.
How do you feel, Tay?
I feel good.
That's good.
After a few more hours of driving, we eventually arrived home. It was a bittersweet moment as we were all preparing to part ways to go home. It was definitely a fun end of summer trip, and it was a memorable experience that I will cherish forever. We had made many laughs, shared fun jokes, and endured tremendous feats together during our hikes. Maybe we can plan for another exciting trip in the future, but until then, I'm going to look forward to our next adventure together.
There's more lotion.
What are we looking for?
Scent-free lotion.